A doctor at the Mae Lao District Hospital in Chiang Rai province has been accused of assaulting a nurse working at the hospital, leading other staff members to wear black in protest against him. On Tuesday, the caretaker public health minister, Somsak Thepsutin, ordered the accused doctor to be transferred to Chiang Rai Hospital in Mae Lao District and established a committee to consider disciplinary action. He set a 3-month deadline for the investigation. This decision follows the circulation of hospital security camera footage on social media on Monday. The footage showed a doctor, whose name has not been disclosed, standing behind a nurse working at a computer and slapping her twice on the back. The incident occurred around 10 p.m. on Saturday, while other employees were also in the room. Nurses and other staff at Mae Lao District Hospital wore black on Monday to protest against the doctor. Mae Lao Hospital Director Konsak Chia acknowledged on Monday that the incident had taken place at the hospital, while affirming that the hospital is against all forms of violence. The accused doctor is currently on leave and has been ordered to submit a report on his actions upon his return to work, Dr. Konsak said. He added that the nurse was shocked by the 2 slaps and remains stressed as a result of the incident. Caretaker Public Health Minister Somsak and the hospital have each apologized to the nurse. The Thailand Nursing and Midwifery Council issued a statement on Tuesday condemning all forms of workplace violence. The Nursing Council stated that it is ready to work with hospital management and medical staff to ensure the safety of nurses and other employees. Former Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra has sent a message of encouragement and caution to her niece, the newly appointed Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra. Yingluck posted a welcome message to Ms. Paetongtarn on the X platform on Tuesday, expressing her pride in her niece for deciding to accept the position of Prime Minister. She also warned the new Prime Minister that she will have to deal with both pressure and high expectations from others, especially now as the country faces economic challenges. However, she believes Ms. Paetongtarn will overcome all difficulties and succeed in her new role. We have faced many situations and obstacles and were able to overcome them with strength, Yingluck said. I firmly believe you will overcome all problems and handle all situations to come, and will definitely be successful. Yingluck offered her niece some advice, to remain open-minded and care about the feelings of those around her. Ms. Paetongtarn is the second woman to become Prime Minister of Thailand, following in the footsteps of her aunt Yingluck, who is the sister of former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. Yingluck's political career was cut short when she was removed from office by the court and fled abroad in 2017 before being sentenced over her government's corrupted rice pledging scheme. She was sentenced in absentia to 5 years in jail by the Supreme Court's Criminal Division for persons holding political positions on September 27, 2017, for failing to stop fraudulent and corrupt sales of grain. Her brother Thaksin stated in April that he hopes to bring her home this year. Thorough background checks will be conducted on candidates for cabinet posts to ensure they meet legal requirements and avoid any legal issues that could land the new government in trouble, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra said. Ms. Paetongtarn made these comments on Monday while attending the National Defense College, where she is enrolled in an intensive program for new executives. She said she expected the leaders of the ruling alliance, composed of the Pheu Thai Party, of which she is the leader, and 10 others, to reach an agreement this week on forming the new cabinet. Ms. Paetongtarn, the 37-year-old youngest daughter of former Prime Minister Thaksin, was elected by members of the House of Representatives on Friday. She won overwhelming support from the House to become the country's 31st Prime Minister without competition. She is the country's youngest Prime Minister. She said that key figures in Pheu Thai met on Monday to discuss the party's ministerial candidates and that she would also hold talks with other key members on Tuesday. According to Thai media reports, she has not promised to retain all cabinet members appointed by the Sretha government. Ms. Paetongtarn also emphasized the need to run thorough background checks on candidates for ministerial posts to avoid future trouble. The qualifications of those who will become cabinet ministers must be carefully inspected to avoid any mistakes, Ms. Paetongtarn said, referring to what happened to her predecessor, Sretha Thavisin. Everyone is concerned about the issue, she said. It will take less than a month to form a cabinet. Mr. Sretha was dismissed from office by the Constitutional Court on August 14 for an ethics violation for appointing ex-convict Pikit Chunban as a PM's office minister. Ms. Paetongtarn said the Council of State, the government's legal arm, will be asked to check the qualifications of ministerial candidates, but coalition allies should also screen candidates first before submitting the lists of individuals chosen for cabinet posts. She also denied reports that Pheu Thai would take back the Interior Minister post held by Bum Jathai leader Anyatan Charnvirakul in the previous government. Caretaker Deputy Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai said Pheu Thai had asked coalition partners to send their selections for cabinet office to the Prime Minister's Secretary-General, Pram Menlurtsaridaj, for submission to the Council of State so their qualifications can be checked to avert any potential legal issues. In light of the Constitutional Court's ruling in the Sretha case, Mr. Phumtham said that the Council of State and the Cabinet Secretariat must carefully and thoroughly check the qualifications of ministerial candidates. He said the coalition parties are expected to submit the lists of ministerial candidates to the PM's Secretary-General on Tuesday. When asked whether the quotas of cabinet posts held by the coalition allies in the previous government would remain unchanged, Mr. Phumtham only said the Prime Minister would discuss the matter with them. According to sources, Caretaker Agriculture and Cooperatives Minister Captain Thamanat Prampau could also be subject to qualification checks if he is to be appointed as a cabinet minister in the new administration, given his conviction and incarceration for a drug-related offence in Australia during the 1990s.